excited to be here. I want to welcome every single person here to the New Era Conference. The title of today's message is How to Walk Confidently in Your Identity in All Seasons of Life. And so I want to be able to engage with you guys. So we're going to have a live chat. And you're going to be able to ask your questions, and you and I are going to be able to converse right after. And we can talk and chat and talk about the message a little bit more and dive in. So don't forget to type in your questions throughout the message, and we're gonna have some time to talk about it at the very end. So just a little bit about myself. I got saved here at the Rock. This is the place that God allowed me to serve in ministry. He gave me opportunity to serve in and this is also the place that I met my husband. So hey, just saying. And so I just wanted to say something. When I was asked to talk about identity, I thought, man, how cool is it that I'm able to talk about identity in the very space that God profoundly used to not just change my life, but to radically change my life. And so I am so thankful to be able to join you guys today and to talk to you about identity. And here's the thing. If you've been walking with Jesus for a long time, you're not new to this message. You've heard the message on identity. And I know something. I know that if you've heard the message on identity, that there's probably a few things that you'll walk away with. And I want to talk about that for a little bit. But let me just back up for a second. If you've been walking with Jesus for a while, you've heard the message on identity. And as I was wrestling with this message, when they had asked me to come talk about it, I thought, well, all right, I got it. I've done the messages on identity, so I kind of know what I'm going to be talking about. And then the Lord started challenging me. Because in my message, I had a whole bunch of proclamations, and I had a whole bunch of spiritual information. But you know what he shared with me? He shared with me that what he wants for us in this new era, he wants revelation. Oh. You see, when we have a revelation with Jesus, when he speaks into our heart, then it changes everything. It changes the way we see God. It changes the way we see ourselves. It changes everything around us. When God changes what we see, when God changes our perspective, that's a powerful thing. And so what is a revelation? A revelation is kind of what I'm thinking is like, it's like an aha moment. But it's this moment when Jesus reveals himself in such a personal and profound way that it changes you from the inside out. Do you remember that moment you got saved? And all of a sudden he spoke to you and he changed something in you. He spoke truth into your life and he changed something in you. You no longer walk the same. You no longer talk the same. And all of a sudden the music you were listening to, you stopped listening to that same music. The people you were hanging around, you just didn't have an interest. You see, when God changes us, when he speaks a word into our heart, it can change everything. And he only needs to say one word. And so my prayer today is that he would give you such a profound revelation.
So you go to welcome to Go Camp.
See, we focus on
Click Go Camp, first option.
So may he transform you in this space today, wherever you're at. You see, I realize that there are two different ways that we can walk away from this message. A lot of times we hear the proclamation. And while that is true, you are chosen. You are called.